Hi, this is Michael Tallis with the Tallis team. Today I'm going to drive with you through Greenmeadow neighborhood of Palo Alto. So let me switch the camera and let's go. We're starting on Nelson Drive with East Charleston behind us. So Greenmeadow is an Eichler neighborhood that was built between 1954 and 1963. The Greenmeadow proper includes about 270 something homes, and if you look at Google Maps, it typically is lumped together with two other neighborhoods, Walnut Grove and Greendell. So Nelson Drive is twists its way around the neighborhood, and here on the right hand side you have neighborhood. Basically it's Greenmeadow neighborhood, and on the left hand side it's Cubberley Community Center. So let me park and I'll turn the camera a little bit. So this way is Cubberley Community Center and athletic fields. So we're continuing towards a street called Creekside. Creekside got its name because right behind the homes on our right hand side, here on the right hand side, behind these homes there is a creek. What's interesting that the property line is right on the middle of the creek, so the effective size of these lots on the right hand side is a little bit smaller than what you see on the county records. And here is a little bridge to the next neighborhood called Walnut Grove. This is the entrance to the bridge, and let's go straight. And on the left hand side there is an entrance towards the community park and community pool. So we're continuing on Creekside, and on both sides you see Eichler homes. Greenmeadow is exclusively Eichler community. There is no other types of homes here, and it also has a single-story overlay. Both Walnut Grove and Greenmeadow have a single-story overlay, so you won't see any two-story homes around here. So here on Greenmeadow Way, that's one of the ways to get into the neighborhood. And on the left-hand side, if you go to the left, this is the community park and a new community center that was built probably 5 years ago or so, and behind it you will be able to see the pool. So that's the park, and now let me get out of this cul-de-sac. So we're going back out of Greenmeadow Way, and if you look straight where that there's actually a red car coming from, it's Greenmeadow Way, and behind it there is Alma Street. That's another way to get out of the neighborhood. We continue to the left, and this street is called Parkside. So there is a few models originally. There were originally a few models of Eichler homes built here, and a lot of people can recognize the floor plan by just looking at the front of the house. We did quite a bit of work in this neighborhood and sold multiple homes. So here on the left hand side there is a community center, and let me get into their parking lot. And also Greenmeadow community rents one of the community rooms to Montessori School of Los Altos. So this is their Greenmeadow campus, and here is you can see Greenmeadow pool. So if you want to become a member, there is a lot of events, both community and for kids. There is also a swim team. I think they're called Marlins, and they compete in summer leagues. So we're going on a street called Scripps. What I really like about this neighborhood that the mature trees. Actually, the city of Palo Alto has an easement, and these a lot of trees on the front yards belong to city of Palo Alto. It's a really beautiful day to drive around. The colors and some of the trees have fall colors, and it's beautiful. So here we're getting to the edge of Greenmeadow proper, and in front of us is a ranch home that is not part of Greenmeadow. So if we turn left and then one more left, we will be back into Greenmeadow proper. Greendell also has a lot of Eichler homes, but it's a separate community. What's interesting in terms of community center and membership in the pool, if you live in Greenmeadow proper, own or rent, you can get a full membership of at the pool. If you are outside, or if you live outside of the Greenmeadow proper, you're getting associate membership, so you have full access, but you don't have voting rights. And in front of us, this is a continuation of the Cubberley Community Center, and there is a soccer field and a track. So right now you see so many cars here because there is soccer practice on the field. Let me park once more, and hopefully I can give you a little view of it. You see how many kids are on the field. Well, let's continue. It looks like somebody in front of us is looking for parking. So we're back to Nelson Drive, and this way we will continue to East Charleston and drive through a few things that are close by, Charleston Plaza and Cubberley Community Center. So here, let me make one more stop. Here there is a kind of a back door into Cubberley Community Center from Greenmeadow, and this way you can get all the way to Piazza Fine Foods and Charleston Shopping Center. So that's a lot of people who live here use that way as opposed to drive around. It's very walkable. So in front of us is East Charleston, and if you look really carefully where there is a do not enter sign, That's a walkway into Mitchell Park. And that way, from this neighborhood, you can walk into Mitchell Park and Mitchell Park Library, courts, and Magical Bridge playground. So East Charleston Plaza is definitely a neighborhood destination. You have Peet's Coffee here, right on the corner. And then Rojo Wraps, Pet Food Express, Mountain Mike's Pizza, and probably the largest store on the plaza is Piazza Fine Foods. It's a grocery store similar to Whole Foods, and there is only two of them. It's family owned. The first one is in San Mateo, and this is number 2. So continuing out of here, you will see Rick's Ice Cream, who's they were voted the best ice cream in town for, well, many years. Green Elephant is I guess it's Chinese food, and some other businesses. So this way we're ending up on Middlefield Road, and turning right we will go into Cubberley Community Center. So Cubberley Community Center has a lot of different classes, and now it's home for Palo Alto Junior Museum while it's being remodeled. So Cubberley Community Center also has tennis courts, and we're getting back to the athletic field that I showed you from Nelson Drive, but this way we can also see them from Cubberley side. All tennis courts in front of us. This is one way, so I can go there. And the classrooms are on our left hand side. They also have like basketball courts, concert hall, and a lot of classes, a lot of facilities here. So this way you can see again a lot of cars because, well, kids are playing on the field. So this way we're getting back to Middlefield. So on our left hand side there is the theater in the Cubberley Community Center. Palo Alto Junior Orchestra is playing there sometimes, and probably a whole bunch of other performances. So we're back to Middlefield and continue to our right. So as we're getting close to San Antonio, we're turning right on San Antonio, and what you see in front of you is Toyota of Palo Alto. And here we're not continuing on San Antonio Road, we're going on San Antonio Way, that is a residential street parallel to San Antonio Road. So here we're in Greendell and getting back to Greenmeadow, and here you have a mix of Eichler homes and ranch homes. So let me take Fern that has a lot of Eichlers. Hello? So what's interesting that these courts to our left are also called have addresses of Fern, and so and here in this neighborhood actually 2 stories are allowed, and there are some examples of 2-story homes. It's hard to see them from the street because most of the or higher part of the home is typically further behind. Here is actually an example of a 2-story home. Let me see if I can show it to you. Yeah, you see a 2nd story on an Eichler. There are some neighborhoods where Eichler built 2-story homes, specifically in Highlands in San Mateo, and those look absolutely beautiful. They look more natural than these 2nd-story additions that you see in neighborhoods like this. And on the left-hand side, you have regular homes that are ranch homes. So it's a mixed neighborhood. So we're turning right on McKee, and that way we're back in Greenmeadow, in the Eichler land. Hope you enjoyed this quick tour of Greenmeadow. I will be driving around other Palo Alto neighborhoods and surrounding cities, and will be sharing with you on this channel. So if you like this type of content, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Michael Tallis here with the Tallis team. Thank you.